Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. Last time we made our way further down the E line here and we're getting closer to the end here on the right side, so let's make our way further down. Ain't afraid of no crates, we're going to the Cratebuster station. So here we have a choice of 3 different weapons, the Octo Brush and Splat Bomb, Ink Brush, and the Splat Charger. Only one of these has a sub-weapon, which is interesting this time around, but let's go ahead and start off with the recommended here, the Octo Brush and Splat Bomb. Please destroy all the crates before time runs out. When breaking crates, ink efficiency is key. The order in which you destroy them is also important. Take care out there. Let's go ahead and begin the test. Here we go, let's get started. Go nuts on that trigger. We only have 30 seconds to destroy all these crates before we fail the test. 2 of these crates will have a special for you to use, the Splashdown. So utilizing the Splashdown, we can go ahead and destroy crates a lot faster. With this, we only have 1 more set, and that's it. This mission is really easy when you use both the Octo Brush and Splat Bombs effectively, and also plan out your timings to use the Splashdown, as you can't use the Splashdown on the very top of these boxes and expect to destroy all the boxes from top down. It just won't work. You're really just destroying 1 set of said boxes, so say 1 level of all of them. So keep that in mind, but let's go back into the Cratebuster station because we got 2 more weapons to complete this with. This time around, things are going to be harder because, well, simply put, no subs at all. So we're only just using the main weapon here. So let's go ahead and start off here with the Ink Brush. So this is going to basically be the same as using an Octo Brush for this mission. The biggest difference is that the Ink Brush is not as powerful as the said Octo Brush. So it can probably take you a little bit longer to destroy a lot of these said crates because of this. So I'm going to destroy a lot of these crates around me, get near the bottom, and immediately do a splashdown to take out a lot of the crates around me. Immediately going to break open the other container here so we can get another splashdown ready. Destroy these crates, use up as much ink as I can, and then splash down these ones on my left. So while this may be harder than using the Octo Brush, honestly not by much. You're using essentially the same weapon type, it's just not as strong. We got 1 more weapon left here, the Splat Charger. And out of the 3, man, all you need to say it at this point, it's pretty obvious. Hardest weapon of them. This thing cannot destroy these crates that effectively at all. It really cannot. So you're gonna have to really rely on charge shots here, because just your standard old poke shots won't really do that much damage. For this weapon, I recommend jumping down to the ground, as that's gonna be your best way of destroying all these crates. So now I'm gonna get near the center, do a splashdown. I'm gonna destroy these other crates, but I only have about a couple seconds. I gotta go, come on. Oh, this is gonna be a failure. I don't have that much time left. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and with that, we ran out of time. Test has failed, which is unfortunate. We gotta really move in this one, but I guess how now we failed, we can look at the background a little bit, and we can see there's more cartridges flying around, kind of like one of the previous stations we've seen, but they're not just references to Nintendo 64 cartridges. But we got ourselves Super Nintendo cartridges along with Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges, and even discs in the background that could possibly be Nintendo GameCube or even Nintendo Wii games. So a lot of references here of a bunch of different systems made by Nintendo. So let's go ahead and jump back in here. Full charge, you'll pierce the boxes. But we only have 30 seconds. So that does not help much. We gotta move fast. So shoot these, splash down, grab the other splash down, charge up, shoot these crates, and now, oh, this is gonna be a problem. I can shoot these other crates from here, and effectively do the same amount of damage. Charge up, shoot, and test is passed with only about 4 seconds. Man, that was gonna get close. So yeah, while the weapon type is also hard, the timer is a big problem for that one too, so you really can't sit around for long. That's a really difficult one. But now we're done with the crates, so let's see our mem cake. It's the Auto Bomb. It's friendly face. It's easy stride. That's all front. Let me be blunt. It leaves you with nowhere to hide. Not wrong. This thing will chase you down until it finds you. and then kills you. It's a cute little design though for something that's that deadly. It's definitely one of the worst bomb types to run into in Splatoon because it can catch you off guard. I definitely have died to my fair share of auto bombs just kind of coming out of nowhere, and then regrets everything about pushing forward in a rank match because these things are definitely a big enemy in a lot of multiplayer games. Let's go ahead and continue forward here with Don't Get Psyched Out, the Bodacious Rotation Station. So here we have a choice of 3 different weapons to use. The Slosher and Splat Bomb, Splat Roller and Burst Bomb, and Mini Splatling and Auto Bomb. Let's go ahead and start off with the recommended weapon, Slosher and Splat Bomb. Please collect all 8 data points. Destroy each container and touch each data point to collect them. To succeed, you need to stay mindful of the structure's rotation. Floors will become walls, walls will become ceilings. Stay focused and watch your step. Take care out there. Let's go ahead and begin the test. Whoa! Look at that thing rotate! It's huge! It really is. It is a giant structure. We gotta get all these points. Take a moment to steady yourself, then jump in. Let's go ahead and do that. We don't really have that much time to really wait around here, so let's go. As these walls are gonna be rotating very fast. Go ahead and collect one of our things, and there we go. 1 down, only 7 more to go. Collecting each one of these points will give you a set checkpoint, so luckily we don't have to get them all in one go. That helps a lot. Use the momentum in this area to your advantage to skip ahead to different areas, as by doing so, we can make a lot of movement choices here. Maybe if I can hurry up here, I can get me this. Yeah, it's perfect. 4 to go. That works out. We also got ourselves a special, the Baller. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to be using it, just because, to be honest, this is one of those better ones to really take your time with, and using a special, sometimes can help and sometimes can kill you. So, just gonna be blunt on that one. Take this very, 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 very slow when we're this close to the ending. I mentioned we're gonna go very slow because I think we're gonna go very slow. We got 1 more left, and with this last point on standby, we got snipers just ready to kill us. So let's be very careful. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my Baller here. This is a nice old shield because I do not want to get shot down. Oh, please don't rotate on the bad time. Okay, we just barely made it. Trying to hit this thing, my Splat Bomb missed. It's fine. We got the point anyway, so there you go. Bodacious Rotation Station is at least cleared out with 1 weapon, but now we got 2 more to use. I hope you'll learn the pattern that things rotations, because we're going back. Hey, before we go back, looks like we completed another set of mem cakes. 5 sets already? Where does the time go? You've come so far, and we only just met. I was saving this for a special occasion, and I believe now qualifies. Ooh, I wonder what this could be. Sounds very ominous. Well, a full set tells an interesting story, doesn't it? One good turn deserves another. Try this on for size when you reach the promised land. We got ourselves the No Armor Replica. We'll be able to use this piece of equipment once we make our way to Inkopolis. I was in darkness, and then you came along to be the sun rising over my horizon. Oh, he actually likes us. We made a friend. That's my friend dance. That means we're eternal friends. Now, if you excuse me, I must go back to Bodacious Rotation Station for a bit. So I'll see you later, buddy. Back in Bodacious Rotation Station, let's go up a tier. Let's select the Splat Roller and Burst Bomb. So I don't really see too much of a difference in certain areas using this weapon, simply because the range on this weapon is very similar to a Slosher, at least with the vertical flang. But in terms of the timing, that's what's going to make this weapon a lot harder to use because it's going to take longer for us to get out any of our attacks. But to compensate for it, we have burst bombs now, which is going to let us ink up walls really, really fast. So we want to take advantage of our bomb type here. Very careful. On this point, I'm just going to take out this enemy. Use this top section to move. I'll actually hit this. We can open up a path just to be safe, because we're going to probably need to use that as a platform. Okay, well, this is awkward. You know what? This kind of works. This was not the intention, but I have to hurry before this becomes a big problem. And somehow we saved that. Don't ask how. I can't even answer that. That was just pure luck. Think up this wall around us. We got to go more on this side. Oh, this is bad. We got to go. We got to go now. Oh, okay, well, now we're falling. That's fine. We can just walk up. This is not going nearly as smoothly as it did with the slosher. Case in point with that one. Pick up the wall real quick. We got to go. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like this. Okay, we're gonna just chill here for a while, wait for this to move, and then ride the platform around, because no way we're surviving this without doing some weird jank. Alright, that somehow worked. Again, I'm not sure how. This is really not going all that well compared to last time. Okay, somehow we're back to square one. Don't know how, but we are. There we go. Okay, we somehow got a point. We didn't die. I take that as a win in this book. Take you out. Very careful here. I'm actually just gonna do a little bit of a risky move here and just skip the baller entirely. We don't really need the set special right now. In fact, I don't really see much of a use for it yet, so I'm just gonna take things safe. There we go. One more left. And we gotta go because the snipers are getting ready. We already got one on our tail. Go ahead now, make our way over to the set point. We can grab this on the way down and complete the test in style. There you go. We got ourselves another weapon cleared. And now it's time for our final weapon. Let's complete the station one more time with the mini splatling. Back in the rotation for one more weapon. Mini splatling and auto bomb. So yes, this is the hardest. I don't need to, if it's the last one on the tier and it has like the biggest payout, then you know by now. But this is the hardest weapon because its range out of the 3 different weapon types isn't really that great, but it has a lot of power to it, and it charges up pretty fast, so it's still going to take a little bit longer to get these points with this weapon compared to the other 2 types, but it's at least not an impossible feat. The problem I have with this one, though, is the bomb choice. We only have ourselves auto bombs in this, and in my opinion, auto bombs really just don't do all that much for this kind of a mission. It's not the most helpful type of bomb here. I mean, we can do things with the auto bomb, but I'm gonna probably just end up using my main weapon and pretty much never touch the bomb type. I really only use bombs in this one for the most part when the snipers appear, because then I'll use the bombs to take out the snipers. That's about it. And even then, the range on the mini splatling is so good we can reach those guys from here. So I don't even need to technically use the bombs if I don't want to. Pick up the wall, hurry up. I'm just gonna throw an auto bomb here just because that should do enough. The one time I say I don't use it and I go use it. Prove myself wrong on that one. Speaking of which, that's why I don't like using it. I don't even know how that worked out. But you know what? We shot him. So, just as effective to shoot the snipers. There we go. We got ourselves one more left. But this guy's looking at me funny. Get out of here. Is that gonna work? I was gonna say, I don't know if I hit him or not, so I was wondering if that was even gonna make it. Now I gotta figure out where our final point is. Luckily for us, it's right here, so let's go to the abyss. Test is now passed with the most dangerous move. If I missed jumping for that, I would have had to go back for that again. But hey, we didn't miss, which means that is it. No more weapons, we're done with the Bodacious rotation station. And with that, let's check out the mem cake we did get from it, which completed the E set. It's the toxic mist. The sickly sweet aroma spreads. Its stagnant arms bring only harm, along with sluggish, looming dread. A pretty accurate description of what the toxic mist bomb type is in Splatoon is if you get in the midst of this thing, you move really slow, and it does kind of drain away your ink. So yeah, watch your step with this one. It makes you a very easy target. It's a nice little mem cake design because it looks more like a chemical that you would use in a beaker in, say, a laboratory. Nice. I like it. But now we're pretty much at the end of the E line, as we have one more level left, but we'll be tackling that said level in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion, we'll be finishing up the E line here in the Deep Sea Metro. I'll see you guys next time.